Chapter 5, The Edge of Obsession. The morning fog clung to the city like a shroud, swallowing the streets in a muted gray haze. Even familiar corners felt unfamiliar, as if the world had shifted while I slept. My apartment felt smaller, shadows sharper, the air heavier. I hadn't fully processed the library, the hidden letters, or the web of patterns we had uncovered. Every time I closed my eyes, the sequences replayed. The letters, the numbers, the rhythm of obsession. And always, Liam. He was already waiting when I arrived at his office, leaning against the desk, arms crossed, gaze intense. That look, it never failed to make my chest tighten. "I don't like this," he said quietly. "The network is bigger than we thought. They're organized, precise. They've been playing this game for years and we're only part of the last move." I swallowed hard. Every instinct screamed to run, to hide. But the thrill, the danger, and the pull I felt toward him anchored me in place. "We're close," I said, trying to mask the tremor in my voice. "Close isn't safe," he replied, stepping closer. Our shoulders brushed, sending a spark through me. "But if we hesitate, we lose them forever." We spread the files across the desk, photographs, letters, diagrams, maps, and connected them, tracing movements, dates, and letters. The map had grown into a sprawling web across the city, revealing routes chosen for psychological impact as much as geography. Whoever this was, they weren't just killing. They were teaching, testing, drawing us into their mind step by step. The first confrontation. By late afternoon, we decided to follow a lead, an abandoned theater marked on the map. The building was crumbling, windows boarded, shadows pooling in corners. My heart hammered as we stepped inside. Dust swirled with every breath. "Stay close," Liam whispered, his hand brushing mine. The touch sent a thrill through me, grounding me even as fear gripped my chest. The theater smelled of mold and decay. Torn seats lined the floor, the stage warped with age, and a single spotlight hung from the ceiling, swinging slightly. Then I saw it, a message etched into the wood. "The closer you get, the more you see. But the truth bites deeper than your fear." I froze. Liam's jaw tightened. "They're expecting us," he murmured, "and they're always one step ahead." A shadow moved behind the stage curtains. My pulse jumped. Liam drew his gun, moving with silent precision. The shadow solidified into a figure, cloaked and still. A slow clap echoed through the theater. "Bravo," a voice whispered, chilling and familiar. "You're faster than I expected, but still too slow." Before we could react, the figure vanished, leaving only a notebook on the stage. Liam retrieved it, flipping through pages filled with intricate diagrams, letters, and symbols. The notebook revealed not just the crimes, but the network's intelligence, warnings, coordinates, and psychological traps. "They're watching us," Liam said, shoulders brushing mine again, the tension between us electrifying. Fear and desire collided in a dizzying rush. "We can't stop now." Romantic tension. Peaks hours passed as we pored over the notebook. Every brush of our hands, every leaning over papers, every whispered thought drew us closer. Liam's presence was magnetic, calm, protective, and thrilling. "I can't imagine doing this without you," he murmured, fingers brushing my cheek lightly. "You make me better, smarter, faster." My breath caught. "I trust you," I whispered. "Good," he said softly, voice low, "because hesitation cost everything. The danger, the thrill, and the unspoken connection bound us. Fear and desire became inseparable as we decoded the patterns, each clue dragging us deeper into the killer's game." A shocking revelation. As dawn approached, Liam froze over a diagram. It was a sequence of letters, numbers, and coordinates, a trail showing that someone had been observing us for months. My stomach churned. A mole, I whispered, dread curling through me. Or worse, he said, eyes dark. Someone we trust is involved. Someone who knows our every move. The realization hit me like a punch. Betrayal, danger, and obsession intertwined. But amidst the fear, Liam's hand brushed mine again, grounding me, igniting a thrill I couldn't ignore. We'll solve this, he whispered. Together. The cliffhanger. Suddenly a crash echoed from the balcony. Shadows flickered. A figure darted through a side exit. Liam grabbed my hand, heart hammering. They're leaving a trail, he said, and it's leading us into the open. A whisper followed us. You're closer than you know, and the end is only beginning. We were on the edge of obsession, drawn into a game far bigger, more dangerous and more thrilling than we had imagined. Every letter, every pattern, every whispered clue had led us here, to the brink of revelation, peril, and something neither of us could have anticipated. Nothing would be the same.